the power, so we he showing out, that's why we
Yo, we is back with episode 25, gang. We back. Brother AT the Scribe, what's up, my guy?
Know what it is?
Good to see you, brother. AT the Scribe resides in Memphis, and he know what it is, you know what I mean? That way.
Yeah,
Heat game over there on the other side of me, man. But what's up, brother?
Nothing, man. I'm feeling good. Hey, look, we did
D?
our little live joint last night. D, what's going on? AT the Scribe, I didn't speak. What's good with you, bro? So we did our little live joint last night. If you caught us, you know what I mean? We came on.
Hot 15 minutes. You know what I mean?
15 minutes. We appreciate everybody who jumped in. You know, Heat Nation, Grizz Nation.
You know what I mean? Represent. You know, we may do this. We may do this every once in a while, man. You just always got to check them notifications. We may slide through, do a post-game recap right quick of whatever's going on. We're going to do that during football too, man. Just whenever we feel motivated. I can't think of I was thinking of some other word where they wouldn't come together. One word, just get your mind right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Appreciate that, D. Appreciate that, D, for real. You know what I mean? But episode 25 of the Not the Same podcast, like I said, man, glad for y'all to be here. Sliding through, kicking it with your goofy one words, you know what I mean? Let us know what's good tonight, man. How y'all be? How y'all feeling? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
How your day was, brother?
Hey, my day was good, bro. Got off, got the podcast area together. Like I want to share it. I want to share it, but I don't know.
We got to show y'all the screenshot, man, because he got the official Not the Same offices over there. I'm jealous, dog.
Man.
Like,
man.
Rug game on fleek. People don't say on fleek no more, but it's on fleek.
Hey,
you know what I mean? For real.
Feeling good to the socks.
That boy feet cozy. Cozy foot?
Feel like I got on slippers.
Okay,
it says not the same.
Boy said stepping on a bareback, a literal bear back. You know, keep your mind straight. Keep your mind straight. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I got him with a Z. I didn't know what you was talking about.
He ain't lying. No, we did not know what he was talking about. But nah, man.
Hey, what we got for him tonight, man? Tell him about our special guest.
Yeah, so we have a special guest, our brother, Mr. Conrad Hilton, but Mr. Westside, we call him Westside, you know what I mean? So we glad to have our brother in there. He gonna be in a little bit later. He chilling in the background, but we out here. We out here, man. AT the Scribe say, shout out to the Heat for taking out Trey Angry Smurf Young, aka Mr. Come Up Short in the play. Yeah, man.
Messing with this dude, man.
Hey, man. I was messing with Trey last playoffs, man. He was handling the business, dog. But this season,
Trigger Trey went ice cold.
Yeah,
that's what he did.
My boy had a big old note around here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
buddy. Yeah, buddy.
All right, man. Let's tell these people what's popping, Rob. Let's get it. Somebody tell me what's popping. All right. Hey, hold on. Let me get my brother.
Yeah,
Rob.
I know.
Right,
hey, so look,
bad,
when we transition, like I said, I got a new area, so y'all gonna be seeing, a couple of clips of a little behind the scenes action.
Yeah, Rob gonna be glad to share that. You know what I'm saying? Share, aka flex. No, he ain't flexing, but little flex. You know what I mean? A little bit, just a slight flex. You know what I'm saying? Hey, God did it though. Put the Lord on it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look what the Lord did. Look what He did for me. You know what I mean? Don't be mad about it. All right, man. Let's get into it, man. What's popping? Number one. NBA playoffs update. Recently last night, the Heat won their series. Then after that, my Memphis Grizzlies won. John Morant came up big at the last one words mercy episode last night. Yes, we did. You better keep them notifications on, brother.
Yeah, man.
Because you never know. You never know. But, yeah, man, last night my Grizzlies won. And then tonight we got Golden State Warriors. Probably going to close out the Denver Nuggets. And who else playing, brother?
It's the Philly game tonight.
He said keep the same energy at the Grizzlies lose. Bro, Rob will tell you, I was going to come on whether we won or lost. Yeah. I was about to go on. Yeah. I would have said all the reasons why we lost, and there's plenty of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead, bro.
Bucks and Bulls tonight, along with Golden State and Denver. Mm-hmm. It's weird how they got them matched up, man. It's kind of crazy.
All right, so the update, brother.
No, I'm looking at my notes. I don't have them on my screen yet. I'm looking at my notes. My bad, bro. So playoff update. So we know Boston, they brought out the brooms, bruh. They swept them. They swept them, boys.
Got them on up out of here.
We're going to talk about that a little later. But, hey, Jason Tatum, my man Green, and my man Smart, hey, bro, they here. They here. Like, I think they ready to prove they can come out the East.
They're going to be in the East Coast Finals. Trust me.
Yeah.
They're going to be in the Eastern Finals. Go ahead, though, bro.
I don't know if they got it to go over the hump. You got the 76ers up 3-2 versus Toronto going into tomorrow's game. You know, that game's tomorrow up into Toronto, so we'll see what happens. Heat versus Hawks, of course, that's a wrap. My boys brought it home. Heat Nation, gang. We can go ahead and go to the crib and rest up because we got Lowry who was hurt.
Hey, Jimmy didn't even play last night, did he?
He didn't even play, bro.
That's crazy.
You know who came through?
Who was that?
Oladipo.
I forgot he was even playing the NBA anymore.
Victor Oladipo.
I saw him in the post game with the glasses and the shades, looking very, very suave.
You know why? He's an R&B singer, so you know what it is. He was looking real light skinned, even though he dark. You did?
That bro got a lot of light skinned tendencies, dog. No disrespect to any of our light skinned brothers watching, but y'all know what that means. If you in the one word community, you know what light skinned tendencies mean.
Yeah. He got him. He had on the shades and everything. Yeah. And then he gave his testimony about a bunch of other stuff. Bucks just up 3-1 versus the Bulls. This is what I'm going to tell you, D. I think your boys are going home tonight.
Unfortunately.
I hate to say it. Yeah, I think your boys are going home tonight. It's just too much. They can't overcome everything that's going. I don't know where Zach LaVine. I thought he was injured because I haven't seen the man. He'll have 20 points, but they be so quiet that it's nothing. Caruso came back too soon, and Ball didn't hurt. That was the biggest thing that put them out. So, and LaVine is now on safety protocol, so he might not even play tonight.
Yeah, he got COVID. So, also for the although the Bucks lost my man Middleton, who is their second player and sometimes the best player depending on the series. You know, people call him a hooper over Giannis, and I think that's stupid. Giannis is a beast. But anyway, although Middleton got hurt, my man that used to play for the Grizzlies last year, Grayson Allen, has been showing out, dropping buckets on fire over there, boy. I'm talking about like
Duke
all you get. That boy, all you getting all
Duke
over there. You know what I mean?
You know. Now, that was just on the east side. Duke Nation one more time for my man Grayson Allen. On the west side, Suns versus the Pelicans. I still believe, even though they lost, I still believe the Pelicans can come out. Mavs up 3-2 versus the Jazz. We might be dropping the J on the Jazz if they lose this series. Y'all can go from
For Rob. Hey, salute to my brother on that.
I'm just saying. So,
because they sure playing like it.
They sure playing like it. And we already talked about the Warriors. We already talked about the Warriors being 3 up.
Oh, my head hurt.
Then you got Grizz, Timberwolves, that series. They going back to Minnesota now. And we going to see what happened with that.
Yeah. My opinion on that, man, it's 50%, literally. I don't know. My team ain't played like them. They played like the Grizzlies for like a quarter of the whole series. And they still up 3-2, so, you know. Rob did it, baby. It wasn't me. That was Rob that did that, but you know that's your one word. You already know. Look at AT describe one word for real. Yep, I already know.
Hey, tell me where I lied without cursing.
We can't.
He ain't lying.
We can't. All right, man. NHL playoffs coming. What's up with that, brother?
Hey, man, that playoffs are here. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't.
Is the Blues in the playoffs? I have no idea.
Yeah, the Blues will make the playoffs. Now, I don't have the whole – because it starts May 2nd. I'm just saying.
Say it took me like 20 seconds to get it. I know that.
Hey, look.
Pray for your brother, sis.
All I'm saying, NHL playoffs are here. They start May 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. The only reason I was going to pull up the stats and give you your matchups, but by the time May 2nd get here, the matchups might not be what I would have gave you tonight, so I had to chill out for a minute. What up, Chip?
Chip said it will be. All right, Chip. Appreciate it. What's up, Chip? Go ahead, man.
No, that's it. That's it for the NHL hockey. I was going to give the matchups and whatnot, but it's going to switch because a lot of it's to be announced, and I don't feel like going through all that. So I give y'all the NHL playoff update next week.
Also, tomorrow is a big day. Normally, it's a huge thing when it's the NFL draft, and it will be, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But, there's not like these ridiculous quarterbacks, so we ain't been hearing as much, you know what I'm saying? One of the most popular quarterbacks, the dude from Liberty, I forgot old boy name, Malik Willis. That's his name.
Yeah.
Malik Willis.
Yeah.
Everybody like him, but, who knows? He didn't play in the big leagues. He showed out pretty decent against when he played big teams, but, we don't know. We don't know. But, yeah, we're going to get into that a little bit more when they have our guest on, Mr. Westside. Let him dig into about the NFL draft. But the last thing, Mr. Tyson Fury, that does it for all the guys that's not fully in shape, you should love Tyson Fury because my dude come out like pure doughboy and be dodging and, he be look like he be doing the old snake they used to do, the old dance he do back in the day. That man be looking like he doing the snake and be dodging everybody. But he's skilled, man.
Yeah.
What they call him, the gypsy? I forget what they call him. Something like the gypsy or something like that. My man nice, though, with them hands.
Hey, real nice. So Tyson Fury at the end of this fight decided, hey, I'm going to retire from boxing. If y'all don't know who Tyson Fury is.
I didn't know that.
He's a heavyweight. Fury beat one of the Klitschko brothers back in 2015 or whatnot, and that propelled him to stardom. With that stardom, trash. With that stardom, though, came drugs, a couple of addictions, and he got into some trouble. He was out of boxing for like 2 years, but he's held the IBF, WBA, WBO, and he's most known for his, Deontay Wilder fights. They did a three-peat, and Fury came out on top. So salute to Fury for being the only other undefeated heavyweight to retire behind Rocky Marciano. He was 31-0-1. So shout out to Fury, man. We don't talk about boxing much.
Congrats on your retirement, brother. Made an impact on the boxing culture. But, I agree with Chip. Heavyweight division is trash. Boxing ain't been the same, man, for a while. But, salute to him for being, not in the heavyweight. Some of them lightweights been serious, though.
Yeah, bro.
All right, man. So, with that being said, man, we're going to get into a lot of people's favorite part of our show, the Soapbox Segment.
Soapbox.
I can't see it.
All right, brother.
Yeah.
You here? Okay. So we back with our Soapbox Segment, man, where we normally go in or whatever we're going to go in about. Rob normally have something to do with sports. I normally have to do with something just whatever I'm feeling that day. And we put up a time to look something like this here. We go for 2 minutes, and when it's over, you hear a sound like this. 2 minutes, we go in, all right? And we always, as tradition, because us brown people love our traditions, I always let my brother Rob Redeem go first. Rob, is you ready, brother? Is you ready?
Yeah, I stay ready.
Let's get it.
Hey, so I want to take the time and give those athletes who have taken their fame and their fortune and has bought into another professional team. So it's a lot of athletes out there who, even if it's just a minor state, they own a piece of a franchise. And I'm just going for the minority owners at this point because there's a bunch of them out there. But I'm going to highlight the minority owners because a lot of times we don't see ourselves in that position. We all know the most famous owner, the majority owner, and Michael Jordan. Well, let me put it this way. Michael Jeffrey, the GOAT Jordan, who owns the Charlotte Hornets. But let's look at a few other these minority stakeholders. You got Marshawn Lynch, who just bought in with Macklemore. If you don't know who that is, that's a singer. He's a artist. Macklemore. Yeah, Roy Moore. One of them one words. Y'all know who I'm talking about. They just bought into the Seattle Kraken hockey team. So he's now an owner. Dwayne Wade, he bought into the Utah Jazz. You got Renee Montgomery buying into the Atlanta Dream, which is a WNBA team. Patrick Mahomes with the Kansas City Royals. Venus and Serena, they got stake in Miami Dolphins. Okay. And Serena just brought a MLS team to Los Angeles for the first time. So she got her hands in two of them. I got to bring up Alex Rodriguez. No, he's not black, but he is a one-word for all the stuff he did.
He's close enough.
He's close enough, brother. And guess what? He did some one-word things during his career. So he bought into the Timberwolves and the Minnesota Lynx, and that's why he's been at the games. Kevin Durant getting into Major League Soccer in Philly. James Harden, Major League Soccer in Houston. Russell Williams and Ken Griffey Jr., Major League Soccer in Seattle Sounders. and they won the MLS Cup last year. And everybody know my man, Magic Johnson, bought into the Dodgers. So salute to the minority owners, man, taking their money and putting it in a different franchise to make their money keep rolling.
Salute to all of you owners, all you one-word owners, and all owners, period, man. Salute to y'all for real, especially in sports. Go ahead, brother.
LeBron James did buy into Liverpool, which is huge in the Premier Soccer League. So,
And speaking of LeBron, I will always salute this brother, starting schools and all that. He's done a lot for the culture. Man. Salute to that brother for that. For real. Now, what I'm going to get into is not so much about sports because I just like to talk about things that's on my mind. So we have come to the point of, I say this a lot, me and Rob work in the area. Rob works at the airport. I come to the airport and work, right? So I'm walking through the airport. We just got to the point where the mask mandate is gone. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Praise the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because I took needles in my arm, and I'm just going to walk by faith. I ain't studying none of you one words. For real. You know what I mean? And I'm happy about that. But there's something I've been seeing lately, not at the airport, but when I drive home from the airport. Why do you people have masks on while you driving? Like, fam. Why do you have a mask on while you driving? What is wrong with you? What are you protecting yourself from? You know COVID travels from person to person. If there's no other person in the car with you, who are you protecting yourself from? Bruh, what is you doing? You know, and I see people have that joint tight too. I'm talking about like, man, ain't nothing getting in. Knowing you can't breathe good and you driving by yourself without a mask. Like, fam, what is you doing, dog? Why is you doing it? Why? Why, Jesus? I don't get it, man. I don't understand. Lord, help me. Like help me understand why these dumb one words is driving around with a mask on. Like, I understand. I know they say, COVID could be airborne, right? What air from outside is really getting in your car? Like, come on, dog. Like, if you smell a skunk outside a little bit, you be like, okay, I think that's a skunk. Somebody drive by, you smell a weed, I think they smoking weed. They kind of smell similar, you know what I mean? Right. But I'm just saying, dog, you in the car by yourself all night, by yourself. One room, right?
One steering wheel.
By yourself. Nobody else in the car. And your dumb butt still got a mask on. Like, dog, hey, I'm all for safety, dog, but hey, come on, dog. Just do better, one words.
Please
do better. Please do better.
I like that one because I saw about 3 folks today, bro. Like, what?
Circulating your own air, like my man AT described outside. You just so you don't trust your own air. Like,
yeah.
Jesus help these folks. Let's get into the debate feud, man.
Go live in the bubble. West Side.
Let's get I got right. Okay, guess West Side is number 3. There he is, Mr. West Side. I need to move y'all around. Don't see if I can move.
Back me up, man, because I'm too close.
Hold on, bro. You came with the kissing emojis talking about back me up. Wait a minute.
Let me bag my guy. Hey, stop it, dog. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Y'all give me a second, man, because I need to.
He ready to move some stuff around.
Yeah, I'm gonna add Rob back. There we go. Put West Side in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Put him in the
where you at?
In the middle seat. Yeah, where you at? All right, man, ladies and gentlemen, y'all welcome our brother, Mr. Connie West Side Hilton, aka Mr. Film Man, aka do a whole lot for the MTMV network, podcast, website, everything. My Mr. Do Everything, man. Brother, we appreciate you coming on. It took us too long to get you on here, and don't be offended by it, but, it just sometimes one words are slow, brother. I'm sorry. Sometimes we slow.
I sure is all love at the end of the day. I love it.
Appreciate you sliding through, man. So for the debate feud, let me calm myself down. I'm happy, man. For the debate feud segment. Hey, who's gonna do this like the Sweat Hotel? So you're listening to the Sweat Hotel.
Hey, first off, I wanted to say I need to stop talking about us light skinned people because you know what I'm saying. We just be out here,
Brother, I know the lights ain't too bright over there in your room, brother, but look at me and look at Rob and look at you. I know I ain't light skinned. Rob is a little bit closer, and you ain't light skinned, brother. I seen you in real life.
I told a girl, hey, I'm dark skinned. One girl said, no, you're not. You light skinned. I'm like, I'll be light skinned then. And I tell somebody I'm light skinned. No, you're not. You dark skinned. All right, I'll be dark skinned. I'm between the two. So you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm chocolate.
For this whole conversation, I'm just
brother.
gonna say, hey Rob, I'm gonna hit him with one of these. Okay, brother, we're gonna let you have it, dog. We're gonna let you have it. All right, now for the debate feud segment, what we normally do, we normally do 5 minutes, we do 6 since we have a guest. We go in on topics of whatever that's popping right now, right? Our first topic for the night. Who's to blame for the Nets' failure? KD, Kyrie, Simmons, or Steve Nash? Who's to blame for the Nets' failure? KD, Kyrie, Simmons, or Steve Nash? Y'all ready? Let's get it.
Man.
We gonna let Westside, you go, brother.
I'm gonna blame all of them, man. I mean, everybody played a part. KD, you missed 18 shots in a row in one game. Not only that, Kyrie, you don't know what planet you're on. Steve,
okay.
Steve Nash, man, you knew this was too much for you to chew.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ben, I don't even know why you show up to the games, bro. You said you gonna play. You want flies, bro.
Right.
Come on, bro.
Hey, he said the magic word. You heard it?
He did.
Flies. I thought I was the only person to say flies. I feel you, brother.
Flies, bro.
Yeah, he is flies.
Bro.
100%.
Yeah, 100. I'm gonna agree with you but I have it in order.
Okay.
I have, first of all, the front office, because the front office should have made decisions way before we got to the playoffs on how to do it. Why would you go with Ben Simmons to get rid of James Harden? You know what I mean? James Harden got out of there because of my number 2 reason, Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving didn't want to get it, and I get it. It wasn't an NBA mandate. It was a New York State mandate. So I understand the vaccination thing. Number 3 is James Harden, because every time he get hard, guess what he do? I want to jump ship. I don't want to be here anymore. Deuces.
Yep, absolutely.
And number 4 is Steve Nash. You cannot blame a coach who was given everything, and it's his first time doing it. You know what I mean? As far as at this level, with this much pressure, championship or bust.
Yeah.
And that's mine. Front office, Kyrie, James, Steve. Go ahead, see what you got.
This is going to be a real debate for you because number 1 to me is Steve Nash. Number 1, he should have never got the job. You have no coaching experience.
Front office.
You should have never got the job, number 1.
Yeah.
Now, it's going to be easy. It was supposed to be set up where he looks like a great coach, kind of like Steve Kerr. Like Steve Kerr wasn't a good coach. Now I believe Steve Kerr actually is a good coach. I believe he actually has gotten good. Not great, but he's good. He had all this talent, but listen, they was decent even without some people being hurt.
I'm still debating on that one.
You still suspect. All right. But that's beside the point. Nash, he's trash. Because, like, he had Kyrie and KD against the Celtics, right? Now, what's my man's name from here? Tatum is awesome. And their defense is awesome. I get that. Yeah. You can't scheme nothing to get one of those guys off.
Nothing.
I mean, Kyrie got off one game. KD was trash the whole series, basically. Pure D trash the whole series.
I think there was no adjustments.
Right, that's what coaches do. He had no adjustments. He didn't just. He did the basic, like the AAU team when you got all the talent and you roll out the ball and say, okay, go win, guys. Do a good job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I blame it on him.
I give you that.
Now, second, my number 2 is KD. You put this together. You was at the Warriors. You would have like 4 championships right now. But because you wanted to be the man, and listen, you are awesome, but I'm going to tell you something, dog. You're not a leader. You're a follower. You're not Jordan. You're Pippen. You are Jordan talent with Pippen mentality. For real, dog. I'm just saying, dog. You should have stayed with the Warriors. You should have stayed with the Warriors. You dipset on the Warriors because you was jealous of little light-skinned Curry and you wasn't getting all the props like you thought you should, and you dipset. And then you got over there and put a trash team together twice. Yeah. How you put a trash team together 2 times? And the last thing is Simmons. He don't even want to play. You got 2 players on your team that don't really like basketball. So you got Kyrie that really want to be Gandhi somewhere or something, and you got Simmons that just don't want to play. His feelings hurt. I mean, so anyway.
Go ahead, Westside. Because
go ahead, Westside.
I see you hid behind the mic on some stuff.
Oh, bro, because once like the KD thing is so true, man. Because like honestly, man, we wanted KD to be great. I wanted him to come to the Knicks personally, but you know he decided to go to the
That's where they should have
went
actually.
And, you know, that's where he should have went. But
they basically went to the Clippers of the East. But anyway, go ahead.
You was jealous of little light skinned Curry, man. That's that was a hot take, bro.
Hey,
I had to hide behind the mic for that one.
Yeah, he was jealous, but at the same time, he pulled a skirt move.
Yeah, man.
Draymond got in his stuff, and he couldn't handle it because wasn't nobody kissing his behind, and that's what it was. But we not debating, see, because you agreed with me. The front office is the first to blame. They gave Nash the job.
I guess so.
Flat out.
They
brought Ben Simmons.
Right. It's like a grief fuel, actually, but we all agree on this.
Oh, yeah. You agree? Me too. Yes. All right, let's go.
I mean, actually, it's a good point. I ain't going to sit up and argue with it because
I'm just saying, number one issue on why they got swept was the front office. Westside, I'm going to let you finish this one out, bro.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
All right. I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean, y'all said everything. This is the time where I usually let Miles or C just go ahead and just spew off the spout. But
this your time now, brother. This your time,
man, brother.
Look, man, go Knicks. Forget the Nets. We don't like the Nets. We never liked the Nets. We don't like the Nets. We don't like Trae Young. We don't like the Bulls. But I like the Bulls this year. But we don't like the Bulls.
Yeah. All right, before we get up out of here, I'm put up with my wife. She said Nash ain't got.
I don't blame you.
Wifey say Nash ain't got no dog in him. He not gonna thug it out and run them goon plays. She's silly.
No, facts.
But
it is the truth.
She's right.
She actually is
he
right.
had dog in him as a player. As a coach, he's trying to be their friend, and that's not gonna work. That's why it didn't work for Jason Kidd at first. Yeah.
Come here, pal. Let me talk to you.
Jason Kidd coaching.
Yeah.
He coaching this year, but when he was in
coached.
Milwaukee, he coaching now with the Mavericks. His previous job, he was trying to be the friend. It don't work out like that.
All right.
That's how I feel like about Ty Lue, but no one.
Yeah, I can't agree with you on that, brother. Ty Lue is a.
I don't like Ty Lue at all.
Yeah, you can hate him all you want, but that boy is nice. Anyway, the next one, NFL draft talk with Connie Westside Hilton. This is your spot.
Yes, sir. This you.
You got all the time you want. Here you go. NFL draft is in Las Vegas tomorrow.
I got a
Let's
question.
go, Westside.
Yes,
man. Even got this for you.
Bro, tomorrow is a big event, man. Reason being, man, this is like I want to say this is like the first time where they're coming back and it's like a full draft, not a partial. You know what I'm saying? So you got everybody in the crowd, and you know what I'm saying. But this is a draft that it's defensive linemen deep. You got a lot of good defensive players, but the player that everybody's been talking about that has been trending down, is Aiden Hutchinson, man. We did a whole entire dissect on him, man. Shout out to Blue Bloods, shout out to Rick Sincere, but like we did a whole entire dissect on him. Dude got exposed in the Georgia game. He wasn't, he wasn't playing at the par, man. Like they were hazing this kid, man. And you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Look, I shout you out. Look, you was a Heisman finalist, which I believe you shouldn't have been there. I believe a Bama player should have been there, but I digress on that.
I actually agree.
And then like you're trying to make yourself marketable. Now keep in mind, I'll tell you this one. This is the first draft that everybody coming in with money. Everybody coming in with money.
Because the NIL deals. Right.
The NIL deals are sweet this year, boy.
Yep.
Dog, man. I think I want to say a lot of them. Shoot, Kayvon Thibodeau, man, probably made his first $3 million, man, coming in from Oregon, man, because he did all the, the marketing.
That's where Nike is.
Oh man, he got the Nike deal. He had I think he had a cooking-wear deal, and he also had probably an energy drink or like some type of performance enhancer or whatever. But man, let me tell you, man, there's a guy that I think that's gonna go number one tomorrow.
Okay.
Everybody's not even expecting. Man, and the guy is Jermaine Johnson of Florida State. Now, keep in mind, everybody says, Conrad, you are a Florida State man, and you have bias. But it's not bias. he's clearly the best player in this doggone draft, next to Malik Willis, who I have him going. I have him going to Atlanta at 8.
You think he gonna be the first quarterback?
He could be the first. He's going to be the first quarterback. I got him going to Atlanta at 8. But I also got Kayvon Thibodeau going number 2. You got too much talent, man. And then the best player outside of those two, offensive lineman Ikem Ekwonu. I hope I'm saying Ikem Ekwonu.
Okay,
this dude.
Yeah.
Solid defense. Solid offensive tackle, man. He can play all 5 positions, man. I mean, this guy's a dog, man. Like, you can tell me, you can show me like, oh, this is a dog right here. No, that's a dog, man. That's a dog, man. Like he was so when you do like max prep and everything, max prep rivals, they grade you. And a lot of the people that grade out at like 97, 99, 90, 95, he graded out at a 90, 97. And usually those 97s are always pro-ready players in the high school ranks. So, when people are like, man, I'm looking for pro players, he was one of those guys that, he was ready for the pros, man. Yeah. How he got to NC State and not Bama, it shocks me. And then, of course, Sauce Gardner comes in at number 4. He's an okay player coming. I mean, he's the top 10 deservingly. I don't think he should go as high as 4, but I think the Jets really need him. So I think the Jets are going to spend some money and try to get this guy. But here's my secret pick in the top 30. That's for top 32. My secret pick is going to be this young man.
Hold on. Before you reveal it, let me give you one of these. All right, who is it?
Marquise Bell, Florida A&M.
Okay.
Honestly, hands down, one of the toughest safeties you're going to see. I think he's a little bit. I think he's a little bit better as far as physicality, better than Kyle Hamilton. But Kyle Hamilton got ball skills, so you know what I'm saying. I think he's deserving to be in the top 10.
Yeah.
But if Marquise went to a bigger school, he would have definitely been in the top 10 like that. But I think he goes first day. That's just what it is, because he's one of those guys that you're going to love to have at your organization, and that's Connie Westside for y'all, baby.
So top 5. Trayvon Walker out of Georgia, defensive lineman. Aiden Hutchinson, you mentioned him, lineman out of Michigan. Kayvon Thibodeau, or however out of Oregon. Ikem Ekwonu, like you said, I got him at number 4, offensive lineman out of NC State. And at number 5, Evan Neal, offensive lineman out of Alabama. Why are the linemen going this year so high?
Man, they're rich in talent, man. This year they developed. I think when we look at the past years, man, you look for a lot of these like really, really, really aggressive guys. But these guys are not just aggressive. These guys are smart, finessive. They're gonna do what they have to do. They're gonna play, and these guys can play all 5, and especially a D line. You get your D lineman that can play all 4. You can get some guys that can play on the outside. I mean, you got yourself a good time.
That's what's up, and that has been NFL Draft Talk with our man, Mr. Connie Westside Hilton. He held it down. He did his business.
Hey, Aubrey, that was we ain't talking about the 85 draft, Chip. We talking about tomorrow.
Chip be on one sometime. All right, man. Hey, I got this one. I ain't even tell Rob about this one, man, but I think this is a good question.
Okay.
Should the NBA coaches be given an extra challenge if they win their challenge? What y'all think? With the picture of the challenge.
Okay,
challenge
now I get what you. I was like, an extra challenge.
Yeah, now you get it. The challenge.
Okay,
like when just like the challenge in the NFL. Right.
Yeah, they keep their time out. Yeah, I got you. Go ahead, what's that?
Yes. I mean, okay, so here's the thing. I'm on a basketball podcast, yes. I do love the game, yes. But I don't believe basketball coaches actually coach sometimes. So, but that's another thing. But
this is true.
should they get an extra challenge? I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think it should be the way it is. Honestly, because it's a fast paced game, so you want to continue being fast paced. That's why NFL wanted to slow it down. They not slow it down. They wanted to speed it up because they got too many doggone rules in the way. So and you got all these challenges. Oh man, I don't like this play, man. Look at that again. I don't. I digress, but like, come on, man. They don't need another challenge.
How many challenges the NFL get? You get one per half. Is that right?
One per half. So you get a total of 2.
Mm-hmm.
But you lose a timeout if you lose it, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go ahead, see. I want to hear your take on this.
I think they should have 2. But here's the only reason why I say that, because I think NBA referees are pure D trash. I think they're trash. And they miss so many calls, man, that can change games. Like, I don't think they need no more than 2. And I think they should only be awarded an extra one if they get the first one right. Right? That's my opinion. Like, if you get the first one right, okay, you get to keep it and you can use it in the second half, kind of like the NFL. Similar, right? Because like I said, the only reason I say that is because the referees are trash. Have we been watching the NBA playoffs this year? You know what I'm saying? Most games,
They're letting
3
them play.
hours.
What you mean?
No, they're not.
No, they're
No,
not.
They're letting them play.
No,
they're letting them play. They're
No.
letting them play.
Okay.
All the games I've been
You
watching,
have to watch
them play.
all the. You have to watch all the NBA games.
Yeah.
This is not true
Look,
amongst all of them.
Listen, 15. What was it? The Pelicans and Phoenix. Phoenix shot 15. The Pelicans shot 30 plus.
No, it was like 41.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
30.
Listen,
that's
when three teams, when three games in the West, right? They had a chance to go up 3-1. On all those games, one team had over 40 fouls called for them. Now, we ain't gonna say conspiracy, but I'm just saying to stretch it out a little bit, because this pandemic. But anyway,
no one wants Phoenix to win.
Right.
I'll just be honest.
That's a point. That's a point.
It's just like Utah.
Nobody wants Utah to win, but everybody wants the Warriors to win. They love the Warriors.
They love the Warriors.
But I'm just saying, man. In my opinion, I think they should be able to have
real
no more
light-skinned players.
I mean, they're closer than. I'm gonna leave that alone. But this is a fact. But anyway, man, like that's my opinion. So what you think, Rob?
I like it the way it is. What I would say is maybe you take, and Connie, you can tell me this real quick, Westside. At the end of the last 2 minutes of every NFL game, it goes to the officials, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that how it goes? And I think
it goes to the officials.
In the NBA, I think the last 2 minutes of a game, playoffs only, the last 2 minutes should go to the officials when they make some of these trash calls. And now you can't replay it because you already challenged it because of the discrepancy in foul calling. They're using their challenge to make sure they superstar don't get that early second or third foul in the first half.
Right.
And in the last seconds of the game, think about this. Last night, Ja took over that game. Like, totally took over. First, he deadened my man. Like, he put it all in his face. Boom, on the ground. There it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
These words.
Hey,
anyway, go ahead, bro.
Hey, right. Like, in your mouth. Like, you know how we talk on the court, boy. Like, come on, you know this. Anyhow, the very end of the game.
My brother.
The very end of the game.
That power pull spin. That's what.
Right.
If Ja is in foul trouble, let's just say he in foul trouble. He goes to the rack. He misses it from a goaltend, or he misses it from anything that's out of his control. They can't challenge it now because they challenged in the first half. It should go to the ref. It should go to the refs the last 2 minutes. Playoffs only, my opinion.
I mean, I think that's a good thing about the NFL. Like, they can make a challenge or whatever, but they can call from what they call it, the booth up there. Not the we
booth.
say the booth.
It go to the booth.
So the refs they can stop the game.
New York. They call everything.
But they can stop the game and fix something though, right? They can intervene, right?
Yeah.
They don't do that in the NBA. Ain't no intervene.
Not at all.
Ain't no intervene. Let me put up a quote for my wife.
They gotta call Atlanta because that's where everything's at apparently. So
my wife said this. Nope, the game already got soft legs, but I think the slaw, cabbage, carrot, mayo, and sugar refs should get fines for they sorry jacked up calls. Now this is a fact.
Now,
I ain't lying.
that's a good one.
I ain't saying that just because that's my wife. That is a fact. You know, when refs are dealt with, we never hear nothing about it. We should hear about that. Like when they do something stupid and they get in trouble or they get suspended, we should know about that. I think so. But that may cause someone to get whooped though. So
yeah. Well, they got the after report. Like, what's the after report?
Oh yeah, the 2-minute report.
Yeah, the 2-minute report.
But who cares? You know, especially if you lost. You know, you don't want to hear that. Oh yeah, I got it wrong. Nah, get it right when it's time, bruh.
That's why they go to the booth, as they call it, in Secaucus, New Jersey, or whatever it's at.
Yes, sir. So, y'all give a round of applause for our brother, Mr. Westside, sliding through with us on the debate fuel, as well as giving us that NFL report. We really appreciate you, brother. Give you one of these, because we didn't give you one of these when we started. My wife upstairs clapping out here. One of these for our brother, Westside. We appreciate you, brother. Go ahead, Rob. You got something for him?
Got a question. We ain't going to talk about Doc?
Oh, we can. I mean, I ain't gonna write it up there, but yeah, go ahead. Let's go. Yeah, I forgot about that. My bad, brother.
Let me tell y'all something, man. Like, this is a part of my debate fuel, which
is an extra question right here. Go ahead, brother.
Hold on.
Doc's track record.
Let me get my notes.
I sent this to you, so you should have it.
No, and I'm about to. If you think otherwise, I'm about to fry you. Go ahead.
Okay, so Doc track record.
Mm-hmm.
Is Doc truly a good coach, or was it the fact that he had 3 Hall of Famers on his team when he did win the chip? That's what the question is.
Okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Westside.
That man had 3 Hall of Famers, future Hall of Famers, on the Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he has future Hall of Famers on this team, and he also had, you know, now he has Hall of Famers on Boston. Now let's be honest with ourselves, man.
Okay.
Is it more so Doc, or is it the situations that Doc got put in, man? The Clippers are not winning no championship, no matter how good the team is. No matter how good the team is. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if y'all understand what. I don't know if y'all believe in superstition.
Well, he ain't the Clippers coach no more. But
it's just like the Clippers are the Clippers. They're never going to get a championship. You know what I'm saying? So like that's the situation that he got placed in. Then he goes to what the Sixers.
Yep.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unless they get it together this year, man, and probably draft somebody good next year. I don't know. Unless they get it together this year, bro. I don't see them winning the championship. But does that take away from Doc? No, Doc is a championship coach.
Mm-hmm.
Pedigree. He's a good coach.
Mm.
It's just situations are bad.
Mm.
Situations are bad. He literally had a whole team that went ghost on him.
Mm-hmm.
Twice. Come on, man, in LA. So we're not gonna talk like he's not good. We're not gonna talk like he's not a top coach. We're not gonna talk like he's not out here winning games. Let's be honest. Yeah, he got one championship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob, before you go, let me say this. This sounds like somebody that want Doc Rivers to come to the Knicks. But go ahead, Rob.
First of all, let me let you know, Westside. In 2003, when he coached the Magic, he was up 3-1 against the Pistons. Lost. Hold on, brother.
Orlando.
In 2015, he was up 3-1 versus the Rockets. They lost. In 2020, they was up 3-1 against the Nuggets, and they lost. He lost. What I'm telling you is, Boston, he won. But guess what he had? Dogs.
Yes.
He had KG, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, a young Rondo, and Kendrick Perkins when Perk was playing. Like, Perk was good, where on 2K I made sure I traded for this
city. A good city.
I don't want to hear about the city. The coach. Doc is overrated. I will take Tyronn Lue over Doc Rivers.
Absolutely.
No. Tyronn Lue only won because LeBron did all the work. He put the team together.
Uh-huh.
He coached.
If that was the
He ran the
case,
front office.
if that was the,
let me get
if
this
that
one,
was
Rob.
the
Served
case,
popcorn.
Uh-huh.
He cooked the hot dogs.
Uh-huh.
He made everything happen.
then why Mike Brown didn't win?
No. Here's the killer to that
And
point on Ty Lue, because I do like Ty Lue.
For real.
If Ty Lue wasn't good, how did he take a team without Kawhi Leonard that was hurt and had a bunch of bums and Paul George, which is he's a mid superstar. He's not Kawhi Leonard. And he took them to the Western Finals last year. He did that. How did he do that if he's not no good? But back to the question at hand. I'm gonna go on there. Is Doc Rivers a good coach? He's a mid coach. He's an all right coach. Now, I will say this. This is what I feel about all NBA coaches. Yes, he's mid. This is what I feel about all NBA coaches. They're only as good as their players. All NBA coaches. Even Greg Popovich was a Hall of Fame coach. Everybody say he's great. What do he look like now? It look all right because he got okay players and young players. But I will say this about Doc. Doc won because of Kevin Garnett. Because because Paul Pierce was there before then, right? They ain't win nothing.
I'm just saying.
Rondo was there. They ain't win nothing. Soon as
Rondo
KJ.
wasn't there. Rondo was
He went there. He came that same year. Okay. Well, anyway, soon as KG stepped in that building, they became a championship team. It was because of KG. He pulled them all together, and that's what happened. But as for these other teams, I don't think Doc is that great. Listen, Embiid,
look at V.
in my opinion, Embiid should be the MVP this year. He's not going to be the MVP. And we can blame because James Harden is goofy, and he is goofy, and he is a chump when it comes to the playoffs. He is trash.
He is skirt.
I agree with that. But if you're a real coach, you get him in line. Get him in line. If Ime Udoka, who is a rookie coach, can get the Celtics in line. The Celtics was trash all this season till the midpoint. And now they're one of the best teams in the NBA. That's because it's a good coach. I'm just saying.
We got to put V thing up because
I
you
put
should
up there.
agree with this. You
said Doc Rivers is the Jeff Fisher of the NBA. Moving on. What did Jeff Fisher ever win the championship?
No. You know what he did do?
He did get to the Super Bowl one time, did he?
He came that close. And you know who stopped him from winning?
Wait,
Mike Jones.
I don't know if he the Jeff Fisher. That's a little extreme, dog. Jeff Fisher missed the 500, dog.
He like what's your boy name? Who's the head football coach of the Kansas City Chiefs?
Okay.
Yeah.
Reed.
Andy
Reed.
Reid.
Andy Reid.
Either Andy Reid.
No, Andy Reid. I said
I
Andy
give him
Reid.
Reed.
Andy Reid.
Ed Reed, Andy Reid, whatever, same.
I said Reed.
Read one word.
I knew the one word last name.
Because he got them to a champion. Hey, Will, forgive me for saying this, but he got them to a championship that year, and then there's gonna be no more championships.
If Will is watching, he will be commenting instantly because that boy loved the Kansas City Chiefs, and I'm sorry they ain't getting back there no more. I don't care how awesome Mahomes is.
They're not getting back there. Mahomes gonna go to another team and win with another team.
Yep.
And on that note, man, for real, this time, that's it. We thank God. We do thank God, but we thank you for our brother, Mr. Conrad, Mr. Westside. I know him by Westside. You know what I mean? Appreciate our brother sliding through.
Westside.
Yeah.
Hey, Sam, how did it find you, bro? Before we
let everybody know where to find you, man, where they see you at,
where
you see you at, bro.
All right, man. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I tell everybody like this, man. When you all you gotta do, like, you know, make a fire or whatever, then, you know, give me like smoke clouds, or you can reach me by your via pigeon letter. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how discreet I am. You feel me?
Yeah.
Nah, but it's
and now
Connie
for the reality.
on Instagram, man, it's Connie Westside underscore. It was Connie West underscore best on Instagram, but you can just type in Connie Westside. You see the purple with the WC, then you got it.
All right, man.
About some of the shows, man. I'm just trying to put my man. Talk
bro.
Talk about where you be at, brother.
Oh man. So yeah, man. So we on every Saturday with Full 94, man.
Mm-hmm.
Doing some big things, man. And then shout out to the whole team. We get together for MTMV Live. Used to be called the Huddle Up. Now it's called MTMV Live for other purposes. Man, also, man, Season with the Baby Rattlers, man, was one of the shows that I started out with. man, we took YouTube by storm after that. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know, we're working on some other things behind the scenes. So shout out to some universities that we might be working with, and then shout out to some of the high schools here in Tallahassee that we might be working with, man.
Salute.
And then, man, we just got a lot of stuff going, man. And then, you know, just watch, man. Connie Westside gonna be everywhere.
Cool. All right, man.
Connie Westside, they say it's the best side, brother. We appreciate
Mr.
you,
Connie
man.
Westside.
Appreciate
He
you.
don't know how he identify. He don't know if he light skinned, dark, or brown. But that's Connie Westside.
Yeah, man. I hope I catch the one word. You know what I'm saying? You know, one day I'm gonna be doing the one word. You know what I'm saying?
Now, we don't want you to be the one word of the day, but you can watch the one word of the day. All right, brother.
All right.
Be commentator. All right, guys.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, man. And we out. Here we go. This one word. No. Of the day. All right, the one word of the day. We got two one words of the day. Number one, the NBA security guard. Now y'all watch this. I got something for y'all to watch right quick. Just pay attention right quick. Pay attention. This one word. No. Of the day.
Same.
My bad. Let me do something else. Where'd it go? Recent. I don't know. Now I gotta find this joint, man. Y'all give me a second. Give me a second. We'll find it in a second. Here we go, right here. Right here. Y'all check this out.
Goal, I made a turnover, so I'm going to try and take a shot to get it back. Towns the other way, no. Vanderbilt showing off that low-key bounce, keeps it alive. Edwards finds the cutter, Beverly floats it. Towns wrestles through. Jackson went down, Towns can't go in.
Keep watching, keep
Loose
watching.
ball, Beverly trying to save it, and we have a fan who ran out on the floor. The officials stopped the game instantly. Security is addressing.
I just mean, what's happening, bro? Like, what is this?
Another fan who appeared to be behind Glenn
Watch my man.
Taylor,
Watch.
sitting courtside. We have seen a few incidents in the first round of the playoffs, and it appears another one here in Game 4. Goal, I made a turnover.
So that is what happened on the last Memphis Grizzlies game, or the game in Minnesota. Somebody just decided to run their tail on the court, and that security guard, fam, he was about his business. He about his business, bro.
The reason he gets one word is not for a bad reason.
Not for a bad
because
reason.
If y'all
Not for
remember,
a bad reason.
For all my one words who've seen Kings of Comedy, said the entertainer said if black people play hockey, they just be skating around without a stick and we got the wish factor.
Yes,
My
we have
man-
the wish factor. Yes, we do.
He had I wish a one word would, and as
Yes,
soon
he
as
did.
she did,
Yes, he did.
she got popped. So that is why the one word of the day, A, is the security guard on a good
Yeah.
note.
Now, if you watched it,
because
go ahead,
wish
brother.
factor.
When you
Nah,
watch
go
the
ahead,
video,
wish factor.
my man was just watching her. Just looking
Yep.
the whole time, just looking at her, looking at her, looking at her. I know you one word. I know you finna try to do something. He got her. Now, you couldn't see her, but her plan was, and this group is called, I believe they call like the Direct Action Group or whatever, some goofy name. And they for animal rights. They mad at Glenn Taylor because he killed like 1 million chickens, but because the chickens had bird flu. So they rather us eat chickens with bird flu to save the animals, but kill us. You dumb one words. But anyway, they went and got a referee uniform, and she was gonna run out there, turn around to Glenn Taylor, take her shirt off, not a whole shirt, but show the referee uniform for him and say, "You getting tossed out the game." Like, that's gonna make us want to stop killing chickens. Like, you dummy. You big dummy. Y'all remember
one word it won't.
Hey, y'all remember yeah, no, you would never stop one word for eating chicken. That's on God. On God. But anyway, y'all remember if you season like us, y'all remember Sanford and Son. You big dummy. You big dummy. That's what they is. Just a bunch of big dumb one words. And then the other one word of the day is this guy here. Ben Simmons. Light skin wonder.
light
You know what I
skin.
mean? True light skin. Now, Last year, he played for the Philadelphia 76ers, and he was in the game, and they passed him the ball, and my man was so disturbed, he wouldn't even shoot a layup, right? Philadelphia was aggravated with him, and he decided, I don't want to play for the Philadelphia 76ers no more. And he didn't show up to training camp this year. I'm not playing for them. No matter what you say, I ain't playing for them. And the whole summer, you never heard this term, mental illness. But after he started not showing up to the training camp, right, they said, we going to find your light-skinned behind. And he said, well, I got a mental illness. I got mental illness issues. They waited the whole season. All of a sudden, they traded him to the the Brooklyn Nets. And we thought, since he's away from the 76ers where he had the mental issues with those players, he didn't like Joel Embiid no more and stuff like that he'd be all right to play. Then all of a sudden, this brother has a back issue. He hurt his back. And like Stephen A. said, brother, you ain't played all season. How did you hurt your back? Was you getting your swerve on? You hurt yourself? What happened? Right. You know what I mean? So, and now he says during the playoffs, his Nets are getting beat. News comes out he's been playing for a whole month, pain-free. No pain at all, dog. He said, I'm going to play in the third game. Third game gets there. You know what he said, Rob? You know what this man said? I'm mentally not right. I can't play. Then he said he's going to play in the fourth game. I'm mentally not right. I'm not going to play. What is he doing, man? What is he doing? What is he doing?
Hey, put me comment up, bro. That's what I'm laughing. I'm sorry. His mental illness is called skirtism.
He ain't lying.
This is a fact. This is a fact.
Hey, look. First of all, we're not making fun of mental illness. That's not what we're saying.
We're not.
But this one word said
we're not making fun of mental illness.
I'm gonna play in games 3 and 4 or 4, whatever.
Right.
I'm gonna play. Mm-hmm. Then all of a sudden, my mental illness triggers my back to hurt. These are his words.
Yep.
So it goes back to my debate fuel, man. That front office is to blame for this sweep because they never should have traded for this man.
Should never did.
Flat out.
Should never did.
Like, yeah, man. But Westside said the security guard hit the A gap.
Mm-hmm.
And getting drafted in the NFL.
That boy hit the pocket so quick, boy. He was
bro,
gone. But I agree exactly what Glenn Murray said. He is using it so he can recoup his money. It is a tactic. Him and his management, which is Clutch, they decided, if I say I'm okay to play now, then that makes me seem like I could have played earlier, and that means I can lose my money. This one word. He is absolutely the one word of the day in a bad way.
Yeah. In a bad way.
Do better, Ben Simmons. And, brother,
please.
I know you was born this way, but bro, don't be so light-skinned. And on that note,
light-skinned jokes, man. Even the light-skinned people say you acting real light-skinned.
Hey, light-skinned people say it too. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, so have you ever thought, I really enjoy what these guys are doing with this podcast? How can I support them? How can I be a blessing to them?
Yeah.
You can be a blessing by hitting that Cash App up, # Not the Same Podcast, or you could be a blessing by hitting that like, subscribe, and notification button, just like you just saw pop up. Go to the website, notthesamepodcast.com/support. We can just updated the website last week, so it's up and going. Check out that latest interview with Jordan Phillips from Apollo LTD.
Yeah,
real good interview. So
definitely,
that's how you can support us.
Before we go, I got to put up Van's comment. Ben Simmons has the right initials, BS. Lord have mercy. Hey, boy, you silly. You silly. But on that note, man, hey, tomorrow night, tune in with us once again on Not the Same Podcast. We will have our guest, our sis, Miss Tarcia Renee. Check it out. She's a very awesome artist as well as a businesswoman. She has a wealth of knowledge. So if you are artistic, brother, and her husband is a great videographer. She has a lot of knowledge. Runs our own label, runs our own studio. He got his own video studio. They got this stuff going on. They are very much a wealth of knowledge. So tune in tomorrow at 6 o'clock to the Not the Same podcast for that and some new music and all kind of stuff. So make sure you are there promptly at 6 o'clock because you know we do not do CP one word time. We is on time. We is on time. We don't play with that. But with that being said, man, we honored. We appreciate our guest coming on, our brother Westside from NTMV, My Team, My Voice Sports. You know what I mean? We appreciate our brother coming on. And I'm C. Micah.
I'm Rob Redeem.
We out. We see y'all tomorrow.
Christ lives in us, so we gave us the strength, so we